Annyeonghaseyo, everyone. Hello. Welcome, welcome. So today we're going to be doing Buried Stars, visual novel that I started a few weeks ago, but then I got like 2 weeks of interruptions or a couple weeks of interruptions actually, where I did other things. But I wanted to continue on with the story, finish it, see where it goes, and I hope you'll come along with the ride for me. So, I would like to start this off. I'm thinking of doing like maybe little webtoon recommendations, maybe once every couple streams or so. But I read a lot of webtoons, a lot of manhwa. If I haven't made that abundantly clear by now. So I figured, hey, let's start doing little recommendations, see how people think about the abundance of shit that I read. So let me get my first little recommendation on here. I only made this decision as I started the stream, so I was like, oh, well, I can't add the source already. I can easily do ES. Add the source in OBS. Yeah, there it is. Here's my first recommendation. Which make smaller. There we go. The SSS class Revival Hunter. I was used to the title that it kind of translated from Korean, which is SSS class Suicide Hunter, but you know, we can't say that word apparently. Yeah, so not even gonna try and repeat that. But yeah, so I read it on Tapas, which let me get the logo on here. I got that too. Da-da-da. Where are you at? There you are. Oh god, that's also huge. Jesus Christ. I wanted like decent quality, but man. Actually, you know what? Oh, no, I don't want to hide it. I wanted to move it. There we go. And this. Yes, cat, hello. Father is busy. You got your own recommendations? What? I see. He's a big fan of the romance genre. But yes, I read SSS class Revival Hunter on Tapas, which... Okay, so my only complaint about Tapas's fucking localization is that this character's name is Kim Gonja. And Gonja, in Korean, means Confucius. But rather than just, like, put a little footnote saying, hey, his name means Confucius, and give him his proper name, instead they named him fucking Confucius Kim, and I want to scream whenever I fucking see a character say his name in the comic. But it is what it is. I can't fucking do anything about it. I just I like change his name in my head as I'm reading it. But if that doesn't bother you, if you didn't like read the original Korean at all, then, I mean, probably no skin off your back. But it is a really good story. This character is fantastic. He's kind of crazy in the beginning. Like, he's super depressed, super, like, envious of the other hunters around him. Because, yes, it's one of those stories. He's a hunter. He's very, very low class. Like, F class or whatever the bottom of the totem pole is. Pretty sure it's F class. And, or E? I don't know. What's the alphabet? I don't fucking know. But, it's also one of those, like, tower quest ones. Like, a tower just appeared out of nowhere, and it's been there for a while, so people are now, like, living in it, and they've got, like, this whole society on, like, the first floor of the tower. And they have not been able to get past the 10th floor. There are 100 floors of this tower, and they haven't been able to get past the 10th. But, then there's this one character who's a fucking asshole. And without, like, spoiling too much, even though it's, like, just a little beginning chunk, that main character ends up taking care of the asshole character and, like, getting his abilities. And, yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of really, really good writing and storytelling. Oh my god, I can't. The moment you get through, like, the 10th floor and the main character's solution to the 10th floor that none of the other characters were ever able to, like, figure out, which is why they couldn't get past it. Oh, it's so good. You'll fall in love with this character, and you fall in love with, like, the just wackiness of the world. So, this is my recommendation of the day. SSS class Revival Hunter. On Tapas. Read it legally. Please. Even if the localization drives me mad, I still buy the chapters. Spend that ink. Ink is the currency for Tapas, if you didn't know. By the way, for Tapas, it's actually pretty easy to get ink if you just do the little offers. Sometimes it's like, download this app and play it for like a week, even if it's like a dumb app game that you never want to play, which I've done plenty of those. But you can get quite a good chunk of ink from them, so it's not hard to get ink. Or you can just spend money on it, but I do the offers myself. I had a, God, how much was it? Was it $1 billion? No, $1 million. Fucking, I don't know numbers. I don't know the alphabet, and I don't know numbers. But yes, it was $1 million. I had $1 million ink at one time for doing a, was it Raid Shadow Legends? I mean, no one's surprised there. But yeah, did one of those things. It was like you had to, I don't know, do one of their little gotcha things. I don't fucking know. But I did it. And sometimes I do spend money in the app to get the quests done for the offer. But even then, $1 million ink, like, if you were to buy that normally in Tapas, that would be a lot of money. I think it's like $100 just for 80,000 ink. And I think the most I spent ever on an offer was like $50, which I think says a lot to get $1 million ink out of that. So they're definitely worth it if you're willing to put some time into it and get a shit ton of ink. I still got like a good 500k, and I buy chapters almost every day. It's ridiculous. Yes, those are my recommendations. Get those out of there. Okay, so let's jump into the game. Game stream. And I gotta change. Also, I gotta make myself visible. I had vtuber on yesterday for BG3. So let me change capture to buried stars and pop in. Showing up in OBS. Why is it not showing up in OBS? Oh, it is. It was just covered by the fucking game window. Hold on, I gotta resize it. Pocket. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's get into it. I don't exactly remember where we left off. I just remember the blackmail stuff happening. So, I think it was Haesung. Haesung was blackmailing people into, like, quitting or whatever so that he wouldn't be in last, because they got that message where it said, like, the person in last place would die. I think that's what it was, but we'll see. We'll see. Resume. I like the little TV loading icon.
혜성이 저러는 거 순이 때문만은 아닐 거야. 지휘불은 그 타령인데?
생각 깊은 놈은 아니지만 주영 씨 말도 맞아요.
Okay, they are saying Juyoung. Okay, that was my big mystery from last time. Was like, are they saying like Yuyoung or Juyoung? I don't know why it would be you, because JU doesn't make that sound usually. But fuck if I know. I'm not fluent in Korean, much as I would really love to be. But I'm learning. I'm learning.
PD님 돌아가신 일도 이유긴 하겠죠.
Yeah, this is where I thought this was always gonna go, where they were gonna like suspect that her death wasn't because of like shit collapsing on her. Like maybe somebody made it happen.
그래, 분명히.
And Ha tugged at Do-yoon's sleeve.
뭐야? 나만 눈치 없는 사람이야? 쫓아다녔다는 거 말고 또 뭐 있어?
Sung-yeon's death clearly contributed to the madness of Haesung. Sung decided to elaborate why he thought so. Oh god, am I like immediately gonna have to make decisions?
아까 얘기에서도 나왔어. 짐작 가는 이유는
Oh, yep, here we go. Okay. Putting the pressure on right off the bat. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, shit. Okay, the reason Haesung must have been profoundly shocked is... insanity? Refraining from using fader after posting a comment... Nah, I don't think that was... I think they've gone crazy after Pretended to be producer. I feel like someone was backing him up whenever he caused trouble. Could it be Sung-yoon? In the team mission, Haesung was irritated. Haesung irritated his teammate In-ha. No. I think they'll criticize Haesung for complaining too much whenever another contestant gained even a bit of an advantage without fully considering their circumstances. I think these two? Okay, my save is like right before this, so if I really fuck this up, we'll see. But I think it's these two. Okay.
혜성이 문제 터질 때마다 PD님을 믿는 구석으로 여겼으니까 전과 터지고부턴 안 먹혔던 것 같지만
정도껏 해야 실드 쳐주죠.
어쨌든 혜성이는 피디님한테 의지했던 것 같아.
그랬던 게 아까 눈앞에서 끝나버렸고.
Yeah. Okay, good.
혜성이 페이터에 처음 글 쓰곤 조금 누그러지는 것 같았잖아.
엄청 구박받아서 그런 거 아니야?
다시 격앙되기 시작한 게 언제라고 생각해?
피디님 발견하고 난 다음에.
Yep.
PD님을 사칭한 S 승연이 나타났지. 그때부터야.
Okay, good.
말하자면 혜성이가 PD님을 따르고 PD님도 혜성이를 예뻐한 건 어느 정도 사실이었던 것 같아. PD님 시신을 발견했을 때 큰 충격을 받았겠지.
그래서 S 승연한테 제대로 뚜껑이 열린 거다.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of common sense. You'd think he was so attached to her, and somebody goes around and starts parading as her, and saying all this shit. Yeah, that would drive me crazy too. Panic. Disco. A shadow appeared from the other side of the stage. Is it Gyuhook? Seil turns toward it. Yep.
저요.
My husband. Hello.
혜성이는?
미안해. 보시다시피야.
MikaLogo speaking to Haesung. He seemed to fail to persuade him.
이 인간 진짜 1대1로 다 만날 작정인가?
I really just dislike you. Your fucking face. I'll slap you.
분장실에 계속 머무는 건 위험한데.
역시 상대를 안 하는 게 낫겠어요.
I want to ignore you, to be honest.
억지로 끌고 나오는 게 맞을지도.
분장실 문 잠그고 기다리던데.
So, just kick the door down. This whole place is falling apart anyway. Although, apparently in this place, doors are like holding ceilings up. I don't really understand that, but
그랬지. 밀고 들어가기도 안 되나?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Looked inside and lowered his head.
아니 왜? 혜성이 또 그러렸어.
The contestant in last place will be dropped. Do what you want to do. Easier said than done in front of the computer. Bring it on. The group fell silent. Inha barely managed to open her mouth.
얘 뭔 생각인 것 같아?
내가 간 게 혜성이를 더 자극한 걸지도 몰라.
Not your fault, baby.
그보단 S 승연이랑 치고받으면서 더 심해진 거야.
That's more likely. After a short silence, Inha came forward.
내가 쟤랑 얘기 좀 해야겠어.
Yeah, good luck with that.
혼자요? 위험한데.
I swear, Seil is like obsessed with Inha.
다 혼자 갔잖아. 이제 와서 몰려가면 문이나 열어주겠냐?
그래도
Shut the fuck up, Seil.
문 부수게? 벽 무너지면 몰살이야.
Yeah, okay. Hearing Inha's remarks, Seil hunched up his shoulders. Can't move my model shoulders.
혜성이 흥분한 상태야. 지금 가는 건 좋은 선택이 아니야.
좋고 나쁘고 간에 할 얘기가 있어서 그래.
What something? Oh, that's right. He was blackmailing pretty much all of us. Not so much me as Do-yoon, but everyone else with like something that he knew. I'm curious. What's up with Inha? and her mysterious unknown background.
설득해 보려고? 말해보다 안 되면 조인트 까고 머리채 잡아야지.
Honestly, yeah, he would have earned that. I don't hate Haesung, but he would earn this. Okay, although this will probably lower my rapport with her, I'm gonna side with what they're probably thinking, which is like, don't. You will lose if you lose your temper.
흥분하면 지는 거야. 할 말 있으면 어디까지나 말로 해.
Oh, okay.
설마 내가 정말 패겠냐?
I mean, you just said. I'm a gullible guy.
어쨌든 저대로는 못 둬. 어떻게든 끄집어내야지.
다 숨어 있다가 덮쳐서 끌고 나오는 방법은요?
I'm actually surprised that upped my rapport with her, but cool. I'll take it.
혼자 간다니까. 좀 내버려 둬.
Yeah, why don't you just kick Seil's ass? I mean, please. Somebody kick his ass. And I stormed out, but briefly paused.
안 된다 싶으면 컴백할게. 따라오지 마.
But don't follow me.
정말 괜찮겠어?
괜찮다고 하기도 슬슬 지치거든.
Okay, but while I do have faith that in a normal situation, you'd be totally fine by yourself, the building is crumbling around us, so... She looked determined. They couldn't hold her back anymore. They could only watch as she disappeared to the other side of the stage. Looking at the door for some time, Do-yoon suddenly sensed someone's presence. Did somebody else pop up? Or is somebody just, like, standing close behind me?
진짜
아.
괜찮을까요?
Fuck's sake, just calm your tits.
저렇게까지 나오니
대체 서혜성이 페이터에 뭐라고 해놨는데요?
Didn't we all just read it?
넌 페이터 볼 방법이 없었지?
Oh, right, he doesn't have a phone. I suspect otherwise. Still. Because we have not looked into that fucking bag that he has on him. But, hey, who knows?
네, 속 터져 죽겠어요.
Do-yoon opened his watch and showed him Haesung's post.
익사이팅하네, 진짜.
Seo raised his head and let out a deep sigh. There was a brief silence. Finally, Seil moved towards Do-yoon again.
다른 건 뭐 없어요?
다른 거?
What do you mean? He looked very frustrated. He opened Fader again to check other issues. Okay, here we go. The surprising announcement is about voluntary resignation. Then it's Sung-yoon's victory. Sorry, adjusting my legs. Okay. What's this? Keyword. Haesung's haters think that Haesung's so-called important announcement meant voluntary resignation under pressure from Sung-yoon. That's not what that meant at all. Where's nothing? The contestant, yeah, that's what we read. Haesung posted another provocative comment on Fader, but it wasn't about his important announcement. What's this? Can look at a lot of fucking shit afterwards. I'm shocked to see you on TV. I really didn't expect this. I said you shouldn't ever show up again to me. Seeing how things are going now, I can't help but write this. Oh, I think we read this last time. Time flies, huh? Screw you. You're now at TV on... Or... Yeah, on TV as a musician. I almost read that as magician. I don't know. That would be a totally different show. I guess you want to use popularity to restart your life, but I won't let you do that. Don't you remember the date when you threw a chair during the fight with blah 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 and blah blah blah? You forgot what happened? Can't remember the meeting held by the school violence committee? Oh yeah, this was like the exposure post. Gotcha. Haesung's fans want to insist that the violence scandal was a fake, But since there are more than one victim, they won't succeed. If I remember how this went last time, I'm pretty sure that my impression is that he was involved with the violence, but not like directly. Like he wasn't like throwing any punches or whatever, but he became the scapegoat because he was there or something. Maybe he like didn't stop it. That was the impression I got. He's not as much as a bad boy as he thinks he is. Many alleged victims. Another one right here. I think school violence was disclosed right after the top 10 was announced. Are there anyone? I think you meant like, are there any who don't believe that it was pre-planned? Asung's fans claim that his school violence issues is nothing more than a malicious rumor to lower his ranking or kick him out of the audience. I mean, it is suspicious that they waited until the top 10. I really need like new headphones. Ugh. I got one on my throne, but I need to get ones that are like big enough to cover my ears rather than like sit right on the shell of my ear, because it like irritates my ear or like puts to sleep almost. Like when you put pressure on something for a long time. Oh yeah. I have to keep adjusting them. I think that's it. Let me double check. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Yes.
서혜성이 또 뭘 질렀다던가.
그렇지는 않아. 지금 페이터에는
Here we go. Is Seil about what he read on Fader? Why do I gotta tell Seil anything? I don't care about Seil. Okay. Yeah. We'll just start from the beginning.
팬들이 폭행 얘기를 루머라고 주장하는 것 같아.
I don't care.
신뢰가 넘치네요. 나중에 얼마나 상심하려고.
You're just so quick to just not believe. My god.
참 좋겠어요. 알아서들 좋은 쪽으로 해석해주니.
You're just a fucking biased prick. Shut up. Dale put his hand around his waist and pouted his lips. Lip pout. Little lip pout. After the talk, some time had passed. Oh. Oh no. An ominous air surrounded the area. Oh shit. The intense tremor quickly faded out. We good?
괜찮아요?
무사해. 나는
톰, 점점 짧아지는 것 같은데?
구조대도 들어오고 있죠. 최대한 좋은 쪽만 생각하면. 중앙복도 괜찮겠죠?
내가 가 있던 때 정도 아닐까?
이나 씨 무사한지 보러 가야겠어요.
Leave Inha alone. Really, just fuck off.
세일아!
Honestly, just go get crushed by something. Get the fuck out. Somebody grab Do-yoon's arm.
도윤아,
Ah, my husband. Yuhyuk stood right next to him. Of course he did. That's where he belongs.
영희 누나랑 같이 있는 게 좋겠어.
Oh, she's about to have a panic attack. Young was there catching her breath with her face all pale. Or she might be like on the cusp of one.
누나, 괜찮아요?
Oh, he called her Nuna. I just heard that.
틸만은 해. 잠시만. 이대로 놔둬.
Isn't the best thing to do like bend over at the knees, kind of put your head towards your knees, and then just like breathe slow and deep?
일단 지켜보자.
알겠어.
Time for a sippy sip. Got me a Diet Cola. Boon suddenly looked at Yuhyuk with bated breath.
혜성이하고는 무슨 얘기했어?
오자마자 많은 일들이 있었으니까.
He looks really good at this angle. He looks good at every angle, but yeah. Yuhuk began his story with a bitter smile on his face. Oh, autosave. Ruh-roh. Communication started. So far with just him. That means we're like explicitly trustworthy of each other, right? Prediction? Thanks haters, thanks that Haesung so called. Yeah, let's start with that.
무리야.
You aren't thinking straight.
그럴지도.
Of course not. He's desperate to remain in the show.
그런 거면
It doesn't matter what they say out there. I just hope he doesn't fall too deeply. If he gets angry and starts to write comments, it's really going to be over for him. He would know what to do with Fader. While speaking, Do-yoon thought about the earlier provocations made by Haesung. He said he won't go down by himself, that he's ready for anything.
글쎄.
Maybe he wouldn't. Yeah.
솔직히
Actually, I agree.
이거면
If this continues, it would be a matter of time. Yuhuk nodded and stared at the other side of the corridor. No sound came out from the locked door. I wonder when it's going to happen. I have no idea. Okay, and now for your return. I really wonder what he's up to. What did he say to you?
그게
Oh, that's the scholarship issue. The one mentioned by S. Sung-yeon. He brought it up again.
어?
What can he do with that?
결국
He'll agree on Fader as if that were true. That's ridiculous. I didn't know what to say.
그건
That's simply agreeing with S. Sung-yeon. Yeah, why would you agree with him? Or her, or it? You don't know. Yuhuk shook his head bitterly. A lot of bitterness from Yuhuk today. I should have just told him that I would drop out. No.
그런
You know that's not that easy. Each of us had a reason to join Beastars.
솔직히
I came to Beastars because I was curious. Before I gave up on music, I wanted to stand before the crowd without telling them about my dad and hear what they had to say about me.
저기
So was it like a blind test? But the result was far too good.
몰랐어.
I didn't know I would get this far. Look at yourself in the mirror. Of course you get this far. Also, looking at him right now, the profile shot that I was seeing, his bangs were going the other ways, and now they're going this way. I mean, granted, it's probably just like flip-flopped canvases for the pictures, depending on the scene, but yeah, I noticed. And now I can't unnotice. He scratched his chin.
그리고
When I first joined the show, I didn't think they would mention my family. I was a little naive. Your family's fucking famous.
그랬지.
There were lots of viral news articles. At first, I thought you were eager to talk about your father.
그럴 거야.
I don't blame you. Even back then, I was thinking about dropping out of the audition. He once thought of quitting music. He decided to enter this audition show, regarding it as a test. He thought of dropping out of the show when the media reported on his father. But I didn't. And ended up being stuck in here. Haesung's threat.
뭐랄까.
Haesung didn't say anything special.
그랬었는데
Although he pretended to know something important. He always followed Sung-yeon around, but he was just one of the contestants. He didn't even get much information.
그래서
What did you say to him?
아,
I said the ranking after the collapse didn't mean anything. That we should go back to the stage and wait for the rescue team. For real. None of the shit matters. Let's just get rescued first. You surely wouldn't listen to that. Yeah, you know the result. Failed to persuade. When I went in, I was wondering what he would say to me. I didn't know he would be repeating what Sung-yeon said. Weren't you hurt for suddenly bringing up the topic? Weren't you upset for repeating? Either of these would be reasonable to ask. What if I worry about his feelings, though? I mean, they're both kind of concerned about his feelings. Is that... Weren't you hurt? Weren't you hurt when you brought it up again? Oh, no.
솔직히
Be honest, the scholarship issue won't give me much damage. The fact that I feel ashamed of that incident is another story. God damn it, I didn't want to lower my report. Feeling awkward, Do-yoon scratched the back of his head. I feel awkward. Can I go back? Undo, undo. So the conclusion is that Hae-sun guessed wrong again.
그래.
Yes, what he's doing now is bluffing. Gi-hook sighed deeply. He also talked about my father's accident. Fucking. Okay, that's shitty. About his accident, that's... It was around the time of a fundraiser. He had a heart attack while driving. The money and honor meant nothing before fate. Accident? What can Hae-sung add to that story?
그건
He asked me if that was really an accident. He was insinuating that I might have had something to do with his death. Hae-sung! Hae-sung! My boy, don't do that. That's bad. Fuck. I hope Inha really does fucking, like, kick your ass a little bit. Or a lot of bit, because that's a shitty thing to say. Oh god, there goes my mental health. Shit. That's more shocking than the scholarship issue. I felt the opposite. We went too far in my father's death. The angry face. He's writing fiction. He's writing fan fiction back there.
괜찮아.
Because he didn't know anything about it. I was okay with it. It was like he wanted to believe it. I felt pity seeing how desperate he was. But if he continues to do that, other people might take it differently. Bluffing. Ooh, got my keyword. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I am this desperate to get a good result with him. See how far back this takes me. I'm pretty sure it's like right before this point. We'll see. I'll speed through it, don't worry. Yeah, see, we're just like right at the beginning. It's okay. Okay. Go ahead and just
무리야.
speed on through.
그럴지도.
Okay, not the auto. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Hae-sung's threat.
뭐랄까.
Okay.
그랬었는데.
Just in case it tries to like auto pick something for me, because I think it might actually do that.
그래?
아,
That's just a mean thing. Failed to persuade. Okay. Upset.
저기
Aren't you angry with him for repeating what S. Sung-yeon said? There we go. I ain't afraid to save scum. Bring it on. I played Baldur's Gate 3, man. What I felt next was a sense of pity. A piece of time. Gi-hook looked down at his feet. For free? His eyes wandered for a moment. Yeah, see? His bangs are going in the opposite direction now. It was like he wanted to believe it, thinking it would actually work.
솔직히
I'm embarrassed to say this, but the scholarship issue wasn't... the issue won't give me much damage. The fact that I feel ashamed of the incident is another story.
그거야.
He's bluffing. Do you think he'll keep doing that to everyone else? Gi-hook spoke again after a brief silence. He also talked about my late father. About his accident. That's okay. And then the there we go. Into that story. Asked me if it was really yeah. Mental health still goes down no matter what. Oh, God. I can't seem to get it up past that fucking middle bar.
대체
Can you even get it up to the top bar? I mean, God.
괜찮아.
Okay. Bluffing. This is where we left off. Failed to persuade.
그런데
Something bothered me while I was talking to him.
어?
Like what?
그게
He kept checking fader even when he was talking to me.
그거야.
That's nothing new. He looked more restless. He said it was almost time. Time? What time? The time Sung-yeon mentioned. Oh. About the one in last place being killed? Yeah. He quietly nodded. He continued with one hand under his chin.
뭐랄까.
Oh, he really put his hand under his chin. He regarded all of Sung-yeon's comments as nonsense, but he wasn't free from them. I wish he'd be more honest with us.
도윤아,
I thought he was being frank with you, Do-yoon. Okay, let's not fuck this up. More open to Do-yoon when compared to others, certainly different. And when compared to others, not so different. I think he's, I mean, let's be real.
그랬지.
Yes, compared to other people. Oh, god damn it.
그럴 거야.
I was just agreeing with what you said. No. Whoops. I'm back. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Nope. Nope. I'll save scum. I don't care. Yes. Thankfully, it's like right before this conversation starts. So it's like, who cares? I can just fast forward through all the shit. Yes. Go through. Ba-da-da-da-da. Prediction. Ba-da-da-da-da. The song's threat. Ba-da-da-da-da. There we go. Weren't you upset? Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Failed to persuade. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Not sure.
그럴까?
That's what I get for being honest, huh? I'm not sure if he was being more honest with me than the others. There we go.
Huh?
Really? That means I'm closer to you. Okay, this was worth it, for sure.
어?
Is that important right now? Hell yeah, it's important.
그게
Aesung was always saying things to you.
아닌 것 같아.
It doesn't mean he was being honest with me.
그건
Guess you're right about that.
그럼
I wasn't cheating on you, I promise. Maybe that's why. Lowered his report because he thought I was cheating. Okay, fair. Then can I be more honest this time?
Hmm?
About what? Something awkward. Gyuk fiddled with his hair. I like you more, Do-yoon. About why I wasn't shaken when he talked about my father's accident. Oh, about your father's accident. I thought we were going somewhere. But okay. I am. Be honest. I would have thought of it as an insult towards your father. And I didn't want to pry on it.
아,
That sounds like you. Gyuk paused momentarily. He seemed to be pondering on whether to tell Do-yoon or not. Well, we're here. We're married. Go ahead.
솔직히
To be honest, my uncle's family, myself included, don't know much about my father.
그게
What do you mean?
결국
He cut ties with the family as soon as he became an adult. The family was strictly against the music, and they didn't allow any jokers in the family. Fuck off. My father severed ties with them. Yeah, I would too. Just for music? I mean, Christ, there's worse things to do in this world. We all know about his days of anonymity.
그렇지.
It wasn't much different even back then. Tough business, huh?
그러면
But why didn't you know much about him?
그건
He always wanted to live a free life. Free from everything, including all of his family, including his son. He wanted a life free from anything cumbersome, so nothing would hold him back.
어쩌면
Maybe he never got to grow up throughout his entire life. Are you saying his musical achievements had nothing to do with his personality?
Huh?
Did I sound negative? Take half of what I said as a compliment.
Hmm?
Understand it as a typical characteristic of artistic people.
그랬지.
That's how I was able to accept him for who he was. Whatever he found cumbersome, he treated as if he didn't see it.
나도
I was, yep, clearly something cumbersome to him. That's where I thought this was going. Father.
그러니까
So I have no choice but to say I don't know much about him. Even if someone speaks nonsense about his life or death, well, to me, it feels like talking about a stranger. There's the other keyword. Woot woot. Okay, first of all, what's going on here? Ooh, there we go. Ah, yes, yeah, you should have tried your best to impress your fans, not the judges. What's this fucker, Jungle Penguin? I can make it this far thanks to my fans, but since you're not my fan, I don't know how you feel. Refute smoothly. I shouldn't get mad. Right. He's just a fucking online troll. Fuck him. Then you decided to point it out for him in a calm manner. Only because the staff allowed you too much screen time. You didn't even earn them with your skills. So fuck off. Why do we even respond to this? Just fucking block him. Block him and be done with it. You secured your portion by whining a complaint. What the fuck are you talking about? You act like you're there, but that's not even what happened. You call that skill? My god. You have nothing better to do with your life? You're free to think in whatever way what? God, no, I'm down to the second. You decide to check for new mentions later. This is why you'd never check Twitter. Welp. My fucking mental health better go up, or I swear to God. Yes. My report improved, but my sanity worsened. Finished his story, but the gloomy feeling still lingered in the air.
얘기
You weren't...
빙빙 돌기만 한 거야.
Ooh. Didn't realize we were doing the full sentence again.
이러면 누구라도 마찬가지겠어.
다급하게 구는 건 혜성이 쪽이니까.
Just a reminder for anybody who kind of forgot since I haven't played this for a couple weeks. When they're saying the whole sentence, the voice actors, I'm not gonna read it. When they only do like a little word at the beginning and then leave the rest, then I'll read it. And of course, when it's like just describing the scene, I'll read the whole thing because nobody's gonna read that but me. He continued to act out of desperation, like this, for instance. He must think of something. Maybe they should force him out at any cost. I don't think he'll appreciate that.
형, 내 얘기 좀 들어봐.
Young, listen to me. You hook, but I heard young, so I'm gonna say young.
혜성이 그만 끌고라도 나오자.
Let's just drag him out. Throw him over your shoulder and just go. We had to grow anxious as the time predicted for... I mean, that's a good one. Let's go a countdown. We don't have much time left.
걔 상태.
It's quite unstable.
S승연 말에도 점점 더 휘둘리고 있잖아.
I just said I wouldn't read it, and then I fucking read it. I'm sorry, Do-yoon, I didn't mean to talk over you. Yuk nodded after looking at Do-yoon for a moment.
점점 더 초조해하고 있지.
이대로는 위험에 방치하는 거나 마찬가지야.
좋아. 가보자.
Special keyword. Use of force. Do-yoon walked toward where Ju-young was. How's she doing?
아무래도 혜성이
Nuna. She must be older than him. What? Oh! Oh no! Where is she? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
없어? 언제?
We were too busy staring into each other's eyes.
우리 얘기하는 사이였나 봐.
Why would she do that? They moved hurriedly. They frantically looked around, but Ju-young wasn't there.
안에 가볼게. 넌 전화 좀 해봐.
잠깐만. 혼자 가지 마.
Oh, did you see it? Her like poster was in the background. This is so ominous. Do-yoon stopped Kyu-hyuk while he was making the call.
복도 쪽으로 간 건가?
진짜 안 터져.
While they were trying to work the phone, fader opened. Like, automatically? Next contestant is Do-yoon. Do-yoon, why don't you just give up? You saw what had happened to Hae-sung. You know how it will end. Whoa, what? What happened to Hae-sung? What happened to Hae-sung? In-ha's still not there. And didn't Seil run off? What the fuck is happening?
미친 소리 짓거리지 마.
Do-yoon gritted his teeth and attempted to make the call again.
둘이 뭐해?
Oh, In-ha, there you are. Oh, okay.
어디 갔었던
Hey.
거예요?
Fucking god, why'd you run off without telling anybody?
미안해.
깜짝 놀랐다고요.
For real.
과호흡이 왔어. 이번엔 정말 세게 와서.
Then you should have talked to the people or like waved at the people who are right next to you and be like, hey, help me.
그래도 갑자기 사라지시면
Yeah, I'm gonna freak out.
말할 새도 없었어.
We were right there.
무사했으면 됐지. 놓치고 있던 넌 뭐했냐?
Because we were talking.
잠깐. 혜성이는
In-ha looked worried.
그게 문제가 있었어.
What problem?
문제?
어떤?
The two asked blankly.
서혜성,
Oh my god.
저게 없어.
And the fucking fader post said, you saw what happened to Hae-sung. What happened to Hae-sung? The sweat running down Do-yoon's back turned cold. Yeah?
전화는 해봤어?
화딱지 나서 갔는데 그럴 정신이 어딨냐?
Do-young shook her head after failing to make the call.
신호는 가. 안 받을 뿐이지.
같이 가봐요. 데려올 생각이었어요. 끌고라도 나와야겠어요.
Yeah.
간 사람들이 못 봤다면 어디 있는 거지?
복도 쪽에 없을 수가 없어. 갈 수 있는데 정해져 있다고.
Yeah. Do we have to like search each place now? There's like the bathroom. I think there was only one bathroom. Like one of them was blocked off. I think the women's bathroom was blocked off. There was room that Hae-sung locked himself in. There was that back corridor. That's all I remember.
분장실 가면서 복도 확인하고 없으면 스텝 복도, 화장실까지 보면 돼.
뭐 좋아.
Yeah, the staff corridor.
찝찝해서 나왔지만 다시 봐야겠어.
이나 씨.
He even refers to her like very politely. I think she at the end.
그래, 강제로라도 데려오는 거야.
I'm surprised he doesn't call her Nim. In-ha Nim.
바로 가죠.
Kyu-hyuk also took a step forward after locking eyes with Do-yoon. Oh, they locked eyes.
출연자에 문제 생기면 저도 곤란하긴 해요.
I don't care. I really don't care.
좋아. 이동하죠.
Oh, we're taking him with us? Fuck, I don't want to. Him and Hae-sung do not mix. Why would we take him with us? And yeah, like I thought. The sound of footsteps echoed around in the dark corridor. Spooky.
여긴 확실히 없어.
분장실 다시 가볼게. 어딜 간 건지.
저도 같이 가요.
Of course you go with In-ha.
저랑 가요. 도윤이 넌?
I guess I'm looking at the restrooms? After scanning the corridor, Do-yoon's eyes were fixed on something.
화장실을 볼게.
혼자?
I mean, yeah. You guys already split yourselves up into groups, so it's like there's nobody else for me.
규혁아, 그럼 넌 도윤이랑.
아니야. 형은 누나랑 다녀.
Yeah, for real. Kyu-hyuk's gaze wandered in between Ju-young and Do-yoon.
알겠어. 조심해.
Kiss me for luck. They scattered to head toward their assigned area. Into the shitter we go.
혜성아, 있어?
Do-yoon waited, but no one answered. Really spooky, actually. He slowly entered the restroom. There were lights on in here last time, I remember. Ooh, autosave. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. You better not be dead. No, 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 no. Are you still breathing? Oh, God.
혜성아, 정신 차려!
Oh, God. He also calls him Haesung-ah. I just heard that. Oh. Do-yoon hurriedly lifted Haesung into his arms.
손을
Oh, no.
쉬어.
Oh, no. CPR. CPR. He felt something sticky on the back of, or on his hand. Yeah. Hand was soaked with blood. Oh no, no, my sanity. I mean, fair, but also no. Do-yoon's legs gave away and Haesung dropped face down on the floor. Ji-young came running. She moved her lips to scream, but no sound came out of her mouth.
혜성아, 어떻게 된 거야?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. Hold on. Just hold the phone. I need to process. Okay. Seil ran after Inha. We don't know what happened while these two were gone. I don't want to suspect Inha. I don't want to think that she's a part of it. They did have like a little chapter scene where it was like they were almost in cahoots with each other, but I don't know. I'm a little sus of Inha, but I don't really want to suspect her. Seil, on the other hand, he had every motive in the fucking world, and we don't know what he did. So what's in your bag? Fucking murder kits in there, I bet. Oh my God. Okay.
뭐예요? 설마?
Hyuk rushed in and held Haesung's wrist. Yeah.
맥박 뛰어? 빨리 말해봐. 뭔가 잡히냐고.
Doesn't look promising. Yeah. Hyuk slowly shook his head.
죽었다고?
Yoon stared at Inha vacantly.
야, 지금 페이터에 글이
Haesung eliminated. You won't be able to see Haesung ever from now on. Next target is Do-yoon. How much time should I allow him? I don't like this. No. No. What does that mean? What does that mean? Am I gonna fucking like, is my head gonna explode? What's gonna happen? Fuck. Oh, please tell me I get a bit of a boost. Or is it like broken forever? Oh my God. God, he's really dead. Oh, I didn't want Haesung to die. Severe sanity level, yeah. Oh, I don't like it. There's fucking blood splatter. Loss of will required? What does that mean? Some time had passed in a state of despondency. Some checked on Haesung's body while some just stared at the wall absent-mindedly. Some read posts on Fader, some just muttered to themselves. Do-yoon mindlessly updated his Fader timeline. That's 2 a.m. This started at... was it 10? 10 p.m.? 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. Might have been 11. They said it was going to take 6 hours. It's been 4 hours? God, There's 2 more hours left. Fucking rescue crew needs to get their fucking ass in gear. Haesung seemed to make every effort, but that wasn't enough. He has been killed. Don't be all smiley, Do-yoon. You are next. I swear to God. There's no way there's like some freakazoid like crawling into the vents or something, killing us from the inside. It's gotta be one of us. And it only makes sense that it's either Seil or Inha or both of them. And I'm pretty fucking sure it's Seil. Unless it's like a very big red flag, red herring on my part, and it is Inha. Or they really are in cahoots. I don't fucking know. Or Ju-young? She did run off, that's right. But I don't want to believe that, like, her panic attacks are, like, fake. That's a shitty thing. If she's using, like, fake panic attacks to hide the fact that she runs off and, like, kills somebody. And didn't she have something against, Sung-yoon? Those three are the most sus. Gyu-hook is probably the least sus right now. Oh, wait, unless... Okay, hold on. My brain is like in over fucking gear right now. Over gear. I mean overdrive. I can't even think of words right now. I'm so flustered. Oh my god. He was the first one to go after me. And Inha and Seil said that they didn't like see him. Like he was gone. So Gyu could have like dragged him out and killed him and thrown him in the bathroom. Or dragged him into the bathroom and killed him there, because it kind of looks like that's what happened. With all the glass splattered. I think I'm about to sneeze. Oh, bad time. Oh, hated that. Hold on. I gotta go blow my nose. Oh, God. Okay, I feel human again. That also helped my brain calm down. I'm gonna adjust these fucking headphones again. Oh, jeez. Okay. Quick tippy sip. Alright. What I was saying is that Gyu could have dragged Haesung into here. I mean, he is bigger, probably stronger. The counter argument being Inha and Seil could have, like, tag teamed him. Or Seil could have, like, I don't know, some fucking whack shit in his bag that just, like, made it pop. Maybe he has a gun in there for all I know. God. What is in his bag? If Seil's innocent at the end of this, I'm gonna fucking scream. I think I wrote on Twitter that I'll eat my own shoe. I will. Not like I have enough food in my fridge anyway. Might as well. Boil up that rubber. But, yeah. So, I guess they're all technically suspicious. I mean, maybe they didn't even, like, drag him in here. Someone could have, like, convinced him to come in here. And then, like, jumped him. God. Why are you all sus? Do-yoon's the only one who's innocent. Like, at that, like, Silent Hill plot twist where I was the bad guy all along. In which case, we're all fucking sus. But, God. God, I don't know. Haesung is muted. Haesung went silent. It's not like him. Anywho, why the others won't post any? Do-yoon uses the bot, but doesn't post anything himself either. Y'all broke your fingers or what? I'm so excited to see what'll happen in an hour. I actually like this more than the real shit. That fucking jungle penguin needs to just get off the internet. What's the word again? Sasang? Like the anti-fan? Yeah. Fuck off. Haesung even got some attention from blackmailing, but Do-yoon didn't get any. I'd kill myself if I were him. Fuck off. Fuck these kind of people who tell people online that they should kill themselves, not knowing that some people actually do because of what you say. Hey, easy on him. He's busy thinking about how to walk away this time. God. Isn't Woosuk? Yeah, Woosuk is the fucker from the band. Who tried to get rid of other band members and all that shit. He pretends he's a troubleshooter, but backs off at crucial moments. That's what he does. Don't even start if you're going to walk away. Ranking competition suddenly caught on fire. How can Do-yoon escape this crisis? At first, I felt fear. And gradually, another feeling came. It was rage.
이게 장난으로 보여?
Do-yoon's voice actor is very good. His rage began to boil up as soon as he recognized it. The parched lip cracked, soon smeared with blood. Do-yoon discovered he was about to upload a post on Fader. Oh, do I get to, like, decide whether or not he does it? His fingertips trembled. You acted so selfishly, you deserved it. Are you not hurt? Are you safe now? If you're okay, please leave a comment. His post was now up on the time. Okay, I guess I don't make that decision. Well, show's over. There are actual people waiting to be rescued under here. Is everything that's happening here just a show to you all? He's right. We can say we love or hate a certain contestant, but in this situation, they are dying now. That's too much. You are safe and sound. Is Inha okay? Is Inha okay? Is Inha okay? God. I make a fuss when everyone else is staying quiet. You feeling guilty? Scared? Shut the fuck up. I'm sure something happened there. S. Sung-yeon is running wild, so if you want to blame someone, do so on S. Sung-yeon. Leave others alone. Trying to act cool is... This makes me pissed off. I didn't instigate S. Sung-yeon and cheer for someone's death. Why do I hear such a bullshit? The post was shared all over, spreading at the speed of light. It's not like he even said anything bad or, like, triggering. These people just get triggered no matter what. Jeez, the public reaction to his post was enormous. Say something more? It's not auto-posted, right? Is he free enough to check Fader? He saw all comments, but stayed silent, which makes me mad. Fuck off. You must be really scared, Do-yoon. But I told you to reveal the truth in order to raise your ranking, not gather unnecessary attention. What the fuck? You're always acting like that. You think you are the best in the world. I had much difficulty producing you? He posted something again. Just go away. For real. So Haesung is okay? Haesung is okay? Haesung is okay. What's the, like, repeating 3 times? I don't want to know about you. Just tell me what happened to Haesung. What happened to Haesung? Tell me now. He only answered the easy questions and disappeared. Maybe because he's fucking suffering from trauma. Yeah, he posted comments so far. He must be monitoring them regularly. Hiding in this situation, great personality. Fuck off. A betrayer won't... Oh, God. He's way off the mark. Broadcasting station. The broadcasting station doesn't pay him for nothing. Because his fans contribute to higher ratings, he seems to think otherwise. So he seems to antagonize his own fans. Let's see how far... What are you talking about? Oh, great. New account. Who is it? Do-yoon and Haesung lied so much to get attention. I have no clue. What happened if the attacker is really there? Seeing him throwing a fit on Fader, I don't think the situation there is urgent. There's a dead body in front of me. I understand Do-yoon is relaxing now, but other members should watch out for him. He can portray them. Fuck off, Jungle Penguin. I'm getting so mad. I'm getting triggered from these fuckers. Stop biting Do-yoon now. He must be in tears. Look at the number of shared for Do-yoon's comment. He's even topping the trending chart now. I'm guessing he's taken advantage of Haesung to raise his ranking. Rage and shock penetrated throughout his heart. Do-yoon closed his bloodshot eyes. God. Do-yoon approached him. Her face was pale.
도윤아, 괜찮아?
No. No. My sanity bar cracked. That was a bad thing.
아니요.
저랑 규혁이 형이 조금 조사해봤어요.
You're kind of taciturn about this whole thing.
다른 분들은 그럴 만한 상태 아닌 것 같아서.
Seil carefully chose his words.
봤더니 어땠는데?
달랐어요. 서혜성은.
Like, obviously the mirror broke. Can't remember. I think the mirror was broken before, but not that much. And there's like blood splatter here. Like he bashed his head against it. It's from a pretty high height, so he must have been standing at his full height. I can't see the rest of the scene, so I don't know.
신PD님 때랑요. 뒤에서 한 방, 옆에서 한 방, 다 머리였어요.
Yeah, this was definitely either the back or the side of his head.
이건 사고가 아니에요.
Yeah, for real.
누군가한테 당한 거예요.
So Yoon got goosebumps on his back.
S 승현이야?
그건 몰라요. 누가 이렇게 한 건지.
아닐 리가 없잖아. S 승현이 한 게 아니면
Everyone stared at Do-yoon.
우리 중에 있다는 거야? 그럴 타이밍도 방법도 없는데 맞잖아.
I would disagree with that since I thought about it, but... Yoon covered his face with both hands. Didn't even have time to collect his senses.
한도윤, 너 페이터에 글 썼어?
Yeah, I'm pissed.
서혜성 얘기 쓰셨어요?
아니, 다들 아무렇게나 떠들고 있어서.
사람 죽었는데 페이터 뚜닥거릴 정신이 있어 너?
Why are you getting on my ass in, huh? I'm a fucking traumatized man. Some people process their trauma differently. The rest of the group turned on their watches with incredulous looks on their faces.
반응이 꽤 커.
여태까지 제대로 쓴 적 없었으니까.
지금 페이터 잡고 있을 상황은 아닌데요. 진짜 비상사태예요. 대체 어떻게 된 건지.
After looking at her watch for some time, Inha slowly raised her head.
S 승현, 그냥 찌질이가 아닌 거 아닐까?
아무렇게나 한 말이라고 생각하기엔 타이밍이.
God, what if I didn't have really good trust with these people right now? Would they be like, fucking, you're S Sung-yeon. You killed him. God, I'm so curious now.
거의 발견과 동시에 글을 올렸어.
아까 우리 이 안을 다 뒤져봤잖아.
Yeah.
누가 들어오고 나갈 만한 길 같은 건 없었어.
Yeah, that's true.
그렇게 외부 유입을 배제해버리면
Then it's gotta be one of us in here.
결국 우리만 남아요.
First sensible thing you've said. Everyone froze at Seil's remark.
아니, 적어도 그게 주영 씨나 이나 씨는 서혜성을 제압하기 힘들었을 거예요.
나나 규혁이 형, 너까지 셋이 용의자라도 된다는 뜻이야?
그런 뜻은 아니에요. 저 서혜성이랑 사이 안 좋은 건 다들 아시겠지만 제일 만만한 게 스텝이라고 해도 그게
지금 말하고 싶은 게 뭐야?
혹시라도 절 의심하진 마시라는 얘기예요. 진지하게.
And why is that? So, oh, are we finally gonna see what is in his fucking bag? Clutched onto the strap of his messenger bag. Okay, okay. Is this about to absolve you?
분장실 오락가락하면서 빈 타임들 있었잖아. 스텝이라는 이유만으로 몰아갈 일은 없어.
그래요.
Stare at the rest of the group with gloomy. Oh, so you're not going to show us what's in your bag. That's making me even more sus. Ah, this fucker.
어쨌든 페이터는 좀 자제해 주세요. 지금 상황 흘러나가면 정말 엉망진창 돼 버린다고요.
They're already out of control.
구조대 연락해야겠지?
Young averted her gaze from Haesung's body and changed the subject.
사상자가 나온 사실은 알려야지.
I'm sorry, I just looked up my closed captions. It says gingerbread gaze from gingerbread gaze. My closed captions are funny. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. We have to inform them that there's been a casualty.
제가 연락해 볼게요.
Moreover, the phone wasn't working either. Do-yoon took a step forward toward the corridor.
일단 복도로 나가자. 거기서 다시 해봐.
Oop, another autosave. Gi-hook hung up the phone and turned around.
주변이 시끄러웠어. 사람이 몰렸나 봐.
구경 났나? 방해만 되는데.
구조대에선 뭐래?
별다른 말은 없었어.
They're fucking useless.
일단 복도에서 무대로 빠져나와 있으래.
큰 도움은 안 되는 얘기네.
For fucking real. Young blurted out quietly. And not tapped a watch on her wrist.
여기 참 서해성 얘기 많더라. S승연이랑 싸우다 갑자기 글이 끊겼으니까. 누가 봐도 우리가 피해자 아니야?
I also kind of disliked the fact that Do-yoon had one moment of weakness. And everyone kind of dogpiled on him. Like, for fuck's sake. Everyone except for, like, Gi-hook has had their moment of freaking out. Like, give me my moment.
대체 왜 계속 욕하고 비꼬는 거야?
Because they're fucking trolls.
바깥에선 여기 상황을 알 수가 없어서겠지.
Do-yoon opened Fader after listening to them for some time. There's someone who went to the accident site. The site's cordoned off with police lines and tons of fire trucks, ambulances, and heavy machineries arrived. I'm a bit scared. It's a miracle that people managed to escape from that collapse. But there's nothing I can do to help out here. If I show them Sung-yeon's posts, will they believe that someone died inside? I told the police about Sung-yeon's post, but they just ignored me. Great. They said they are investigating the accident, so wait for the results. If nothing happened, that's fine. But if they got something to tell, why don't they? And broadcasting vehicles are here too. They're talking with people from broadcasting stations.
뭐라고들 해요?
누가 폴리스 라인까지 와서 여기 상황을 물어봤나 봐.
나 참 뉴스나 기다릴 것이지 좀.
1 hour has passed since Haesung wrote the comment. I guess there is a slight chance. He's posting comments on Fader, so his smartwatch seems to be working fine. Considering the rapid proliferation of Sung-yeon's post, Haesung should act by now, but he's remaining silent. What happened to Haesung? Do-yoon isn't posting any comments since then. Considering they take no action for the controversial vote, I guess they have no capacity to respond to it. They seem to postpone the announcement until the rescue operation ends, but they can't stop media reports. Soon one of the media will expose the truth.
난 더 못 보겠어.
Yeah, you need to fucking get off Fader. It'll drive you mad. It drove me fucking mad.
방금 뉴스 떴어요. 혜성이 얘기.
What? More casualties from the buried stars accident site. Breaking news. Did you see the news 10 minutes ago? Casualties? He really is dead. Even after the accident, they were trying to resume the show on popularity vote, leading to this disaster. That must be an accident, right? As Sung-yeon really killed him? You see what's going on around here right now? Do-yoon is next. His response is weaker than I thought. I guess he's still not realizing what's going to happen to him. Please show your support to Do-yoon. My fucking god. A lot of tips are coming in. Thank you. Swear at Do-yoon, not me, please. You're the fucker. Having fun. This is not a TV show. What the heck are you doing right now? Everyone must be feeling frustrated since no one is able to check what's real or not. Those who might know about the answer are just busy talking about themselves. Ooh. Sung-yoon's been blocked, yeah. You should also be blocked. You two should both be blocked. Especially you. Sung's fans got so pissed off that they started ratting. If Sung-young's is the attacker, what's the point of blocking Fader? Blocking them doesn't mean they're going to disappear out of this world, you dimwits. Still, it's some peace of mind. Hey, close Fader and get your bums out there. We need to investigate Do-yoon. Without Haesung, all contestants will make it to the next round automatically. Investigate Do-yoon? What are you talking about? Do-yoon the betrayer may have conspired with Oh my fucking god. I don't think that way. It's not impossible. Or I didn't think that way. It's not impossible. Now they're just conspiracy theorists.
현장에서 뻗치기 하다 캤나 보네요. 기자가 구조대에서 새어나갔겠죠. 분명히.
S 승연이 맞았다는 얘기도 있어.
진짜 여기 어딘가 있는 건가?
Like I said, I mean, it's either there's somebody like crawling in the walls or it's one of us.
일단 무대로 가자. 여기서 당장 벗어나야겠어.
This is a true statement.
그래. 자, 우선 움직이자. 머리 조심하면서 이쪽으로.
Back to the stage. I hate the fucking creaky noise. So ominous. Oh.
기억이 상태 더 나빠진 것 같지?
Sounds it too.
아직은 괜찮아. 또 어떻게 될진 몰라도.
주변을 잘 확인해. 뭔가 떨어질 수도 있으니까.
안에 터지면 이제 괜찮겠지? 그래, 별일 없을 거야.
Ji-young answered her own question while wrapping her arms around herself. A depressing mood lingered. Yeah. Do-yoon lowered his head and tried not to think about anything. The stage had collapsed. They had found Sung-yoon dead. The popularity vote was still running despite this mess. As Sung-yoon appeared out of nowhere, insulting the group and announcing the murder of the last place contestant. Haesung began to threaten other contestants to drop out. Then, he was found dead. Haesung-yeon's threat to murder whoever was in last place. Haesung was clearly attacked by someone. Did it matter? Do-yoon couldn't even keep his own sanity. For real. Our bar fucking broke. I can't get over that. He had no desire to delve into thoughts or to solve anything anymore.
대체 왜 이런 일이 일어난 거야?
God, his voice is so shaky and he's so scared. Only thing left for me to do is to give up and just wait for time to pass. No, don't give up, baby. Please. He just needed to endure, yeah. Everything will end once the rescue team arrives. Then this nightmare will disappear as well. Oh, I didn't like that sound. It sounded like a rope. Do-yoon grasped the watch with his right hand.
아까 상황은 봐서 뭐해? 볼 필요 없어. 지금은 볼 필요 전혀 없어.
Yeah. Time had passed. Whether it was a few minutes or a few hours, he wasn't sure. Hope it was a few hours, because we were 4 hours in. It was supposed to be 6 hours. So... Do-yoon squinted and raised his head. Did you fall asleep? He turned around to see who was touching him.
한도윤.
Yeah?
왜?
얘기 돌아가는 게 좀 이상해.
어떤 얘기?
이거 봐봐.
Oh god, what? More fader bullshit? I guess all of these were manipulated by WBS. Haesung and Do-yoon are sharing the lead on the trending charts. Even the people who weren't interested in B-stars are looking up who they are now. While this, like, side slanted effect is really nice, my ADHD was like, oh, I can't read those words for a second there. But we got this, we got this. If news reports are wrong and all of them are found alive, that would go viral. Haesung said Ju-young, In-ha, Gyu-hook, Do-yoon, and one floor director are waiting to be rescued. Who is this floor director guy? Floor director? Oh, Seil? Seeing how things turned out, I'm really glad Masquerade didn't make it to the finals. It's impossible to enter the accident site. If Sung-young is real, it must be one of the people inside. Unless there are reporters or staff members. Anyone who's visited the site today would know why it's impossible to sneak inside the collapsed building. They've literally checked everyone. All of the audiences signed up in advance to watch the show, and they already confirmed that they checked the list. The floor director? The guy with a grim look? I usually laugh off conspiracies about causing intentional scandals to raise viewer ratings, but when the producer is Shin Sung-yeon, I just can't put it past her. What's the use of prying on the floor director's personal information? I don't understand. I heard the floor director trapped... Oh, I read that right. I heard the floor director trapped in the collapsed site really hated Haesung. There's even a conspiracy theory that this guy schemed everything. I'm one of those theorists. As Sung-yeon knows so much about the contestants, if what happened to Haesung wasn't an accident, he could have been attacked by one of the survivors, right? The floor director looks suspicious. Looks like a betrayer, just like Do-yoon. What the fuck does a betrayer look like? To me, a betrayer looks like a fucking mountain-tall red man with horns named Asmodeus. But that's just me. As far as I can tell, Do-yoon and Seil neither look like that. But I still kind of agree that Seil is fucking sus. He must be the dude who hushed us when we were cheering for Gyu-hyuk last time we went to the studio. But he didn't say anything when In-ha was performing on the stage, so other fans were complaining that the staff were favoring certain contestants. You nailed it. Seil? In-ha's performance blew his mind. After she stepped down from the stage, he kept following her like a little pet. I didn't believe that. Do-yoon raised his head. Seil was nervously fiddling with the strap of his messenger bag. What is in there?
왜 세일이가 타깃이 됐어?
사망자 발표하고 생존자 명단이랑 사진 다시 나갔는데 문제는 그게 아니야.
He's the stalker. Didn't I theorize that? God. I just saw something creepy. Is that guy the floor director? Something scary just happened out of nowhere. What is that?
더 있어.
There he is again. Fucking creeper. Also, who's taking these photos? Damn, here it is too.
팬들이 찍어서 갖고 있던 사진들이래.
These fans are like right up in your face. Or they have really good zoom.
그런데 왜 세일이가 계속?
He's the stalker. He's been obsessed with her from the start. I've been saying this.
알고 있었어?
당연히 몰랐으니까 말하지.
I mean, fair. I'm sure it is that floor director. In-ha lowered her watch.
내 생각 말해봐.
어떻게 생각하는데?
아무래도 찾은 것 같다.
The stalker.
내 스토커.
Mm-hmm.
편지 보내던 놈.
I'm saying. Unless, of course, like I said, this is like about to be some plot twist. Oh, to be continued. How's my sanity? Desperation. Current ranking. Wait, are we being ranked? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I was stupid for a second there. I forgot that this is like our idol ranking. I thought it was like our desperation ranking. I thought I would be the fucking top of the desperation list, but nope. Severe. Still fully trusted. And I'll walk towards Seil.
이너 씨,
너 뭐야?
Whoa. Whoa, okay. This is the first time their avatars have looked super different. She looks really, like, out of it.
네? 제가 뭐요?
너지?
네? 저 아니에요. 제가 어떻게 서혜성을?
그거 말고 내 스토커!
God, it's 3:30. Already been an hour and a half? Hale's face turned pale. Bill gulped and took a step back. That's not promising.
갑자기 그게 왜 나와요? 이 마당에 스토커라뇨.
I mean, just fucking look at you. Everything you've done.
보고 얘기해.
And I'll thrust her watch before Seil's face.
이게 뭐지?
It's you. Or good Photoshop.
너잖아.
저
Ooh,
사진 구석이 같이 걸렸을 뿐이잖아요.
some new art there.
이게 스토커라는 증거가 된다고 생각하세요?
Well, what are you doing in every fucking photo then? In the back, like a fucking creeper. Ugh, I gotta adjust my legs. I'm so fucking pissed at you. Ah. Okay. God. I don't think it's a Photoshop now, with the way that he's reacting, because he makes it sound like, yeah, I was there, but what of it? Not a good defense, bro.
딴 거 뭐 다른 증거 있어요?
How about everything?
왜들 그래? 무슨 일이야?
Sippy sip.
잠깐 떨어져서 얘기해.
세일이 얘기도 한번 들어보자.
Do we really gotta? Guess we do.
들었잖아. 딴 증거 있냐고 뻗대는 거.
Dugan took a step back with the sharp retort. Or at that sharp retort. At the sharp retort. I can't fucking read. I'm Jared, 19. He was about to lose his sanity.
도윤아, 저러다 크게 싸움 나겠어.
God, why is it up to me?
이따 진정시켜야.
어쩔 수 없어요. 벌써 이렇게 되어버린 걸.
For real.
저건 지나가던 사람들이 막 찍은 사진이야. 한두 장도 아니고 저렇게 많이 나온 건
Yeah.
이상해.
도윤이 형이라도 뭐라고 말 좀.
Give me some evidence. Like, fucking defend yourself. You haven't said anything to defend yourself. Dugan squinted and looked away. They've lost people. Everything, including the conversation, was important. But this could be dealt with later after they were rescued. Getting out of here as fast as possible. That was the only thing occupying Do-yoon's mind.
아니다, 아니다. 노래 그만하고. 까봐. 네 가방.
Thank you. Thank you. I need to know.
싫어요. 제가 왜요?
Why are you hiding it? What is in there that is so important for you to hide?
떳떳하지? 통 크게.
For real.
까고 넘어가면 돼.
Like, if you got a dildo in there or something and you're trying to hide it out of embarrassment, just fucking suck it up and show us. How big can you take it?
소지품 검사할 때 서혜성이 굳이 가방 얘기를 했었지.
Yes.
생각해보니까 그때 실드 칠 게 아니었어.
Very true.
혹시 알아? 서혜성 가방 얘기 꺼내서 저렇게 된 건지.
The atmosphere grew somber at the mention of Haesung.
세일아, 가방 보여줘.
Yes.
성이 말까지 나왔어. 확인만 한번 해보자.
We're fucking real. You have no choice but to show us, my guy.
형까지 그러실 줄 진짜 몰랐네요.
I don't fucking care.
딴 분들도 다 마찬가지 생각이에요?
Yes.
어떻게든 내 가방을 까봐야겠다고?
Yes, what is in there? Nobody dared to answer. His eyes glared with hostility.
와, 개판이네.
How could you not see how sus you are? Why we would want some kind of evidence to the contrary? I mean, for fuck's sake.
그렇게 따까리 짓을 해도 이딴 꼴을 보네요.
What have you done for me?
그러게 되게 슬프다, 그치? 근데 자초한 거야!
Oh, she's going for it. Oh, wow.
내놔 가방!
Is the word for bag kaban? That's very close to the Japanese for bag.
안 된다고 했잖아요.
야, 위험해!
Oh god, what if they fall off the stage?
놔봐! 말을 안 듣잖아!
Ah, just in the bag flew open. Oh, what's in the bag? What's in the bag? All eyes were on the contestants that spilled out of Seil's messenger bag. Watch it be like fucking a bunch of pictures of her or something. A tablet? Oh. Didn't I say that he might have something in the bag that, like, could connect him, That's not a word, connect. Connect him to Fader so that he could be fucking, I don't know, being, Young in secret? Uh-huh.
너 수첩 말고 딴 건 없다면서!
Yeah? And House angry shout suddenly stopped. Yeah, photos of her! I said that! I called it! Oh my god! My sussiness! My susness! It picked up on his susness from, like, episode 1! I'm so proud of myself. Hastily put his belongings back into his bag.
뭐가 아니야! 너지! 잠깐만! 좀 멈춰!
Oh god, she's about to fucking, like, die. What the? Ah! It's so chaotic.
계속 이러면 위험해! 지금 숨을 못 쉬겠어.
Head between your knees. Head between your knees. Ju-young groaned, clutching at her chest. Yu-hook hurriedly moved Ju-young out of the way.
거기에 다 걸렸어!
아니라고!
What? Pushed In-ha away. Oh my god. That was forced slightly backwards after pushing In-ha. Oh god, is he gonna fucking get impaled or something? Edge of the stage! Oh. Lost his balance and fell straight backward. I called that too! He got impaled! Oh my god! Oh my god! The girls quickly subsided. His hands helplessly dropped to the floor. Oh my god. This episode's wild. Do-yoon and Yu-hook stood before the body with vacant looks on their faces. My sanity was already broken. I'm gonna go fucking insane at this point. Their quivering eyes were wandering between Seil and the piece of steel protruding from his chest.
죽었어.
Yeah? Yeah, he is.
그럴 리가. 세일아, 들려? 정신 차려봐.
Too late. Seil lay there, his eyes closed. But now we can look at everything that's in his bag, huh? Check out that tablet?
이게 뭐야? 이게
Listen, it was an accident. You didn't do anything on purpose. He lost his balance. You didn't kill him. The sound caused the two of them to turn around.
죽었어? 진짜? 내가
Oh god. They tried to say something, but they could barely nod. And Ha took a step back, staggering.
내가 이러려고 한 게 아니야. 봤잖아. 내가 안 밀었어. 제가 밀어서 둘 다 뒤로 넘어갔는데
Yeah, it was an accident. You didn't do anything on purpose.
하필 끝에 서 있었던 거야.
Uh-huh.
봤지? 한도윤 봤잖아.
Please tell me I get a chance to, like, say something. And Hushja was trembling.
오이나,
내가 범죄자가 사람들 앞에서
이나야.
Their voice actors are so good. Gyhook moved closer to Inha. Inha looked at Seil, who lay behind Gyhook. Her eyes blurred with a feeling of despair.
아니야. 난 아니야.
Inha quickly turned around and began to run. Oh my god. Do-yoon reached out his hand but couldn't grab her. Oh my god. His vision blurred. I'd fucking pass out. Are you kidding me? He felt like the sound of his own breathing was coming from the distance.
도윤아.
He came to himself as somebody grabbed his shoulder.
형, 죽었어. 세일이 죽어버렸다고. 말렸어야 했는데 더 강하게.
They looked at each other with stunned expressions. He held back his tears and raised his head.
이나, 찾으러 가야 돼.
While nodding, Gyhook suddenly opened his eyes wide.
영희 누나.
Oh god, what?
스테이지 위야.
아까 경황 없이 내려왔어.
The two went around and rushed to the stage. And now she's gone. Of course she is.
없어.
어떻게 하지? 어떻게?
Good question.
무대 뒤 거기밖에 없어. 가보자.
What? No, no, no. Gyhook dropped to one knee. Do-yoon lowered himself to hold Gyhook. Oh, oh, oh. Gyhook just as terrified as Do-yoon did. What's happening? The tremor was more intense than previous ones, but it finally died out.
이건 아니야. 이런 건.
형 지금이야. 가보자.
This is the first time he's looked like really shaken, and like commend him for holding it together for so long. Oh god, here we go. Autosave.
분장실 문이 잠겼어.
Dressing room is locked.
아내는 누구지?
누구 있어요? 이나야, 영희 누나.
Are they just like calling her young Nuna? Is that why I was getting the like, is her name Yu Young? I'm pretty sure Ju Young is right, but I think they're like calling her like by her just like young part. No response.
나와서 얘기해. 아는 위험해.
이나야, 거기 있다 무너지면 큰일 나.
나 벌써 큰일 났어. 나 봤잖아.
He was panicking. Yeah. You gulped.
진정하고 이 문 좀 열어줘.
Yeah. It was an accident. He tripped. You didn't push him. No. Duke stopped punching and started ramming his head against the door.
이게 아니야. 제발.
누나, 영희 누나는? 누나도 거기 있어?
없어. 언니는 여기 없어.
So again, that leaves the bathroom, which is a terrible place to be, especially if you're having a panic attack, and the staff corridor. As Hyuk raised his head, his eyes met Do-yoon's.
그렇다면
Then,
혜성이 있는 데론 안 갔을 거야.
yeah, so staff corridor?
스텝
Mm-hmm.
누나 말이면 오이나도 들을 거야.
We gotta go get her, make sure she's not fucking, like, dead from hyperventilation.
누나! 영희 누나!
없는 것 같은데?
아까 진동 때문에 안쪽이 무너졌어. 가보자.
The two slowly went in. And... Oh, is that a hand? Oh, no! Oh, no! No! Oh, fucking God. My sanity's gonna go fucking through the floor. Oh, God.
설마
He ran towards the pile of stones. He grabbed the pale wrist jutting out from the rubble. No pulse. I became choked up with emotion while holding the cold wrist. Yuhuk panted heavily while moaning from pain. Yeah.
나야.
Not your fault.
나 때문이야.
Not your fault. It's not your fault, baby.
눈을 죽어서 내려갔기 때문에.
Not your fault. He curled himself up and wrapped his hands around his head. Can we hug him? Ian covered his face and slowly collapsed. Oh, I guess we're too busy also fucking freaking out, which, fair.
모르겠어. 어떻게 해야 할지 모르겠어.
도윤아.
Yuhuk grabbed his shoulders and groaned painfully.
도윤아. 날 구하지 말았어야 했어.
Best thing I did. Shut up.
내가 없었으면
No.
여기까진 안 왔을 거야.
No. Shit would have gone fucking sideways no matter what. Do-yoon didn't have the strength to disagree. No, Do-yoon, open your fucking mouth. He choked up and his eyes blurred. He couldn't begin to speak.
왜 이렇게 된 거야? 피디님이, 혜성이가, 누나가.
이대로 있으면 안 돼. 가자.
He was losing it. He couldn't even get himself up.
날 좀 내버려둬.
His hands dropped from his shoulders. Staggering footsteps gradually edged away. After a long struggle, he couldn't even cry anymore. God, here we go.
사람이라도 어떻게든
Yeah.
가자. 지금이라도.
I like the whole, we know she's behind me right now, buried in the rubble, but we're not looking at it. We are going forward.
오이나, 제발 열어. 복도가 무너졌어. 거기도 위험해. 영희 누나도.
언니가 왜?
복도 거기 있다가 무너졌어. 죽어버렸다고. 이나야 당장 나와.
You knelt before the door. It's not all over. You're still alive. I'm still alive. Yuhuk's still alive, hopefully.
하늘까지 그렇게 돼버린 거면
No.
나도
No.
무슨 소리야? 열어. 문 열고 밖으로 나와.
Fucking kick it down at this point. There's no further response. Fucking kick it down. Vegan slowly walked away from the door and then ran at it. His head felt like exploding. head began to ring. He staggered towards the stage, and then turned around and ran at the door, right?
규혁이 형.
Oh my god. God, how does this end?
형, 어디야?
My shoes.
규혁이 형.
If anything happens to my husband as well, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Do-yoon looked around trying to find Gyuhook. I couldn't see straight. I wasn't sure if I was trembling in fear or the ground was shaking. Ha 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 ha! No 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 no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Do-yoon unwittingly grabbed Gyuhook's shoulder. Gyuhook's body hung there, slowly turning. Please tell me this is a bad dream. Someone say psych. Someone say psych. His face was messy with tear marks and saliva. Do-yoon did not scream. He held Gyuhook's wrist, although he knew it was too late. His wrist was still warm, but there was no pulse. You could still probably try and cut him down, though, and then, like, try to revive him. It hasn't been that long. Do-yoon carefully lifted Gyuhook's body up and laid it on the floor. And then he coughed and started breathing again, right? Collapsed next to it. That's the saddest laugh I've ever heard. No one was laughing. It took me a while to realize that it was me. I wiped the tears off my eyes. I was completely alone now. No, I could still talk to someone. Yeah. Do-yoon absentmindedly opened Fader. He wrote a post, uploaded it. All dead. Closed his eyes. Was that a dream? Please tell me. What is the sound? Or no? What is the sound of the rescue team? Maybe they were digging the last tunnel to get in here. God, I thought I was waking up from a dream. I was so hopeful for a second there. He looked down to find the flickering watch. It was Fader. He immediately opened the app. You're not making any sense. Please give more support, Do-yoon. A pretentious comment on Fader. What's going on? What happened now? Can you please reply? Did something happen? Why is everyone dying? What did you do to Inha? I didn't do shit. You can't just disappear after posting something like that. Yeah, I can, because I'm fucking traumatized. Shut up. Why do you say they are all dead when you are still alive? Did you kill them yourself? Fuck off. Begin looked aside. Gyuhook was lying on his back silently.
도윤아, 날 구하지 말았어야 했어. 내가 없었으면 여기까진 안 왔을 거야.
Gyuhook put all the blame on himself. I should have told him it wasn't his fault. Yeah. I shouldn't have left him alone. Yeah. Can I get, like, thrown back in time just 10 minutes? Do-yoon had thrown himself to save Gyuhook, like, right at the beginning, right? And then left him to hang himself. Do-yoon pulled himself up. Across the stage, Seil must be lying on the floor with his chest pierced.
도윤이 형이라도 뭐라고 말 좀.
God, I should have said something. this one I don't really care about. I'll be real with you folks. Do-yoon blankly stared into the air. Does this all happen because my sanity fucking exploded?
도윤아, 저러다 크게 싸움 나겠어.
Oh, I need to do something. Why is it all on me?
일단 진정시켜야.
God. Could I have prevented this tragedy if I had intervened then? Or intervened earlier? I failed to brace myself. I neglected, ignored, and avoided problems. And now, I'm the sole survivor once more. And then I slowly opened my eyes, and it was all a terrible dream, right? Slowly opened his watch. Sorry, so sorry, it's all my fault. What? What did you do? You do to Ju-young. If anything happens to her, you're gonna pay for a heavy price for it. Bit late, but Do-yoon wants to confess this since shut the fuck up. What the heck is Sung-young doing again? If anything happens to In-ha, you're a dead meat. True betrayer. Not your fault, Do-yoon. Don't blame yourself. You say that when people are dying under the debris? Isn't it obvious when he's the only one using Fader after saying that everyone's dead? God, isn't it obvious when he's the only one using Fader? Probably locked himself up after that fuss about Sung-young and Haesung dying. Do-yoon is not that kind of person. If he really intended to do so, he would have betrayed all of them before anyone noticed. Or ask other members to post comments? If no comments are posted by others, then all must be dead now, agree? The betrayer must have committed suicide. Fucking Christ. He's using Fader to post this crap when no one knows if Gi-hook is alive or not. If anything happens to Gi-hook, I hope this asshole dies as well. Social media is a disease! Ignore them. Frankly speaking, he deserved it. He betrayed his old band members. Oh my fucking god. He's paying for what he has done so far. He left a band, for fuck's sake. He doesn't deserve to die. Fuck off. People are so mean. They pointed Seil as the attacker before and now accusing a wrong person. He said this was all his fault. Other contestants say nothing. He must have killed them or hid himself somewhere. Hope he's dead. He ran away alone. Stay there and die. If he gets out, I'll crush myself. Fuck. Left him for dead. He was already dead. I couldn't do anything. God, I don't want to read all this. Oh my god. Betrayer. Just get like the worst ending or something. Do-yoon took off his watch and walked towards Gi-hook. Is that my heartbeat or his? Really listen to Thai. Oh. No. No. Are we gonna unalive? Gi-hook was silent. Maybe he nodded. The watch on the floor kept on flickering. Do-yoon stared at the tie in his hand. I do! I want you to survive! No! Even he didn't want himself to live on. I mean, the shit that just got piled on, like, for the past 6 hours, I don't blame him, but fuck's sake, no! Is this how it ends? Please, no! Say psych! Say psych! I didn't get the chance to make any decisions. More actively intervened and mediated a situation. If only I had maintained my sanity. I didn't have a choice. Oh my god. Oh my god. I did this! It's my fault! I should be the one! Do-yoon, it's not you, it's me!
나는 살 자격도
Oh,
살 자신도 없어.
oh my god. Just rolled down my cheek.
이럴 거면
Oh. Died after saving you. I would have been remembered as someone better than a betrayer or a bystander. He hung the tie on the pillar and wrapped the other around his neck. He looked up at the ceiling, his eyes blurry. No longer see the ruin. The bright lights, cheers, applause, and all the moments of glory. I was willing to do anything to bring back those moments. He was finally ready to make everyone happy. I hope all you fucking anti-fan bastards fucking die. What? Is that the end?
베리드 스타즈 무대에서 발생한 붕괴 사고 속보입니다.
Just got the fucking worst ending, didn't I? I thought I was doing good because I was, like, good rapport with everybody, but my sanity was fucked. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to play this again in, like, my own time and not do badly.
총 7명의 생존자가 갇힌 붕괴 현장에 진입한 구조대는 6명의 사망자와 1명의 생존자를 찾아냈다고 밝혔습니다.
Did they find me before I actually perished? Or Inha, maybe?
사망자는 스텝 신승현 장세일, 출연자 민주영, 서혜성, 이규혁, 한도윤 총 6명.
Oh my god. So Inha was still alive?
생존자 오이나 씨는 병원으로 후송되어 치료를 받고 있습니다.
Uh-huh.
수색에 동행한 경찰은 추가 붕괴로 시신 손상이 심하고 현장 수습에도 난항이 있다고.
Determine how we died? Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I guess that's the end of Buried Stars. Or like the ending I got anyway. Fuck me. Well, a lesson I learned. Social media sucks. I mean, we all gotta know that one's true. Especially people who just like troll and be fucking vile on the internet for no reason whatsoever. Telling people to kill themselves. Oh my god. Don't unalive yourself. Please. There are sources out there that you can speak to, that you can look up if you need help. For the YouTube video, I'm definitely going to be putting like resources in the description, so please check those out if you are having trouble and you need help. There are people out there that care about you and don't want you to not be there anymore. So please reach out. This is not the answer. And I am going to definitely play this again in my own time and not get this ending for the love of Christ. Exercise part? What does that mean? Normal end? That's a normal end? I thought that would be the bad end. Okay. Reach the first ending, start a new game, and reveal other possibilities. End of problem, sanity and rapport. Keep doing sanity intact and build rapport with the others. Okay. It's kind of hard to keep that sanity up, though. Jesus Christ. Communication leads you to the truth, but above anything else, survival is the most important thing. Okay, I think my problem was I did, like, go through every single conversation. So, I was always taking sanity hits. And that's what brought me down. So even though my rapport was going really, really high, that actually leads into my second lesson, is, like, sometimes you give all of yourself to somebody else or a whole bunch of other people, but it takes a toll on you. So while building rapport is good, you also have to watch after yourself, which honestly, real life lesson, it took me a long time to learn that one. Oh my God. Wow. This hits so close to home for me in this area anyway, not the unaliving part. I mean, I had my moments, I'm not gonna lie, but Jesus Christ. That's not how I expected this to end. Show ended. Yeah, saw the first ending. Okay, well, that's the end of Buried Stars. Shit. Um, I actually expected a warning to pop up at some point saying that, like, beyond this point, you can only, like, live broadcast it, because I looked up this game before I started streaming it, and there's, like, specific rules, or there was specific rules, where after a certain point, it got into, like, quote-unquote spoiler territory, where you were showing the ends and stuff, and the people who made this game didn't want people showing the ends, so that you could experience it yourself. But, and yeah, like, a warning was supposed to pop up before then, so that I could be like, okay, from this point on, only live streaming people who watch the live stream could see this part, but then I wouldn't be able to put it on YouTube. But I never got that warning, so I don't know if it's okay or not. I'm gonna go ahead and post the whole thing, so look forward to that on the YouTube VOD. But if that's wrong, then I guess I'll find out later. Damn. This whole chapter put me through the fucking ringer. I actually didn't expect to end this game today. God, I'm only like a little over 2 hours in? Wow, okay. Well, what to play now? What to? I'm looking at my games at the side of my desktop here. I could... Oh, I could start my next visual novel. It's actually a dating sim. Yeah, we'll do that. So, hold on. I'll go ahead and close out of this. That's gonna go away for a second.